Well, guys, I want to thank everybody that sent in their photos. I'm working on my new merch. I ask you guys to send in your photos if you want your pictures in the new merch. And I've been getting, a lot of pictures. But guys, when I say guys, now not boys and girls, I mean males. Why is it so hard for men to smile in pictures? Even when I said smile in pictures, please smile, I beg now. Just a little bit of, just shine your teeth small. Just a selfie, just selfie of you smiling, that's all. All the ladies that send their pictures, they actually smile, that's ladies thing. So ladies, I beg, those of you that, haven't sent your pictures and you want your face to be on my new merch, please send in your pictures. Thank you so much. For those of you that even took time out to send your pictures, thank you so much. All right, guys, welcome to our channel. Okay, guys, I told you the last time in my last video before now, okay, I told you guys that Sky B is dead. Well, it turns out that it's false news, and people said, or people believe that this is a publicity stunt. No matter what Sky B tried to explain on social media, me too, I think it's just a publicity stunt, because even in his reaction to the news, he was like, you guys buy my music, or you guys go listen to my music instead of spreading fake news about me. But it seems like the news actually came from this guy, or someone that knows this guy. I saw a comment that says, let me read the comment, rest in peace Sky B in advance. Like, seriously? You guys are savage. Okay, guys, moving on to the next news. Let's quickly talk about Buhari. Well, there was news out there that our president will be getting married to this Minister of Humanitarian and Disaster Management. Well, I don't think that is true. This special advisor to the president on media or whatever, came out to say that's a lie, that is not true. It debunked the rumor. Make Mr. President not even try to marry, because even people for the country still they hustle. They never marry just because of say money no day. So you say if you marry again, how many wife you won't marry? Well, that is it. Those are the reactions from Nigerians on social media. Okay, guys, let's talk about entertainment here. I watched Sarkodie, okay, when it was announced the winner for the best international flow at the 2019 Hip Hop Awards BET. And when I saw that, I was like, man, congratulations to Sarkodie. And Sarkodie is like a rare gem. I wish Sarkodie was Nigerian, because we're going to appreciate Sarkodie more. And I think Sarkodie is not being appreciated as much as he's supposed to, in Ghana. And I've seen a lot of Ghana say, I like Shatta Wale. It's okay to like anybody you want to like. No, I'm not forcing that, but I mean, like, this guy should be like their two-face. But it's funny how they just shit on this guy. They allow other people to disrespect Sarkodie and all that. Sarkodie actually plays this guy's map on the world map, and they should appreciate him, because he's the one doing that. He is the one doing that. Shatta Wale, for me, is local champion. Sarkodie takes it offshore. Shatta Wale, I listen to his song, yeah, Allah, I love his songs and all that, but I think Sarkodie is doing so well. And remember, in one of my videos, I said that Sarkodie is better than Fowls, because Fowls was also nominated alongside Sarkodie. Sarkodie won it ahead. I wasn't even surprised.
What's up, beautiful people? I want to say a big thank you to the Almighty God, to my family. This one is for my little girl, TT. Daddy loves you. Shouts to Akon. I see you. Akon saw the dream. I think Africa has always had it, and it's about that time. This year is the year of return, and I would urge each and every one of you here to take a trip back home.
Well, guys, let's talk about Regina Daniels. Okay, now Regina Daniels' mom came out to say that, my child no be 16, 17, or 18. She's 20 years old. Immediately I saw that video, I remember the video I did the last time when I said that, because the dad came out at that time saying Regina is 17 years old before she got married. And I was like, no, that is below the age of consent. I'm really, really, disappointed in the family. But she's above the age of consent, like she's 20 years old. So for me, I don't have anything to say at this point, as long as she wasn't forced, except they force her. If they no force her, then no problem from here. Seriously, some people might take it personal and be emotional about it and say, hey, 20 is still small. Man, she's above 18. as long as she's above that and she made that decision herself, or maybe she talked about it with her mom, or her mom kind of talked to her about it or something, there's no force involved, I believe 20 years is matured, to make their own decision. And if the mother is involved, that one are their cup of tea. That's just all I want to say, because yeah, she's matured enough. That's it.
This small pikin, where are they so? Now, old mama, because of the wisdom where they are ahead, if all those nonsense people where they open their dirty mouth, their gutter mouth, they talk, they don't get them. Regina, now 20 years, not be October with this, which will they talk? Today, this is now waiting. And on the 10th year, she will be 20 years. She never tried. She tell me she won't marry at early age. Just like what happened recently, they say Regina marry. I go marry one Methuselah, one old man. Shoo! I never see where person they drink Panadol for person headache. The small girl come and cry, give her and say then force and enter the marriage. Now love, oh, and me will be mama no get the right to tell and say come no love. Some of our celebrities they die inside house, they no fit talk. Some girls they cry inside there, they don't fit talk because they marry young boys. What's the difference between your? I won't even ask her.
All right, guys, let us move on to the next one. Okay, I know I promised that I wasn't going to talk about Tacha. Like, at least I was going to just give Tacha's news a break, like a week break, at least a week break. But some people, okay, some of you guys have been wanting me to at least say something about Tacha and Jaruma. I got that. Someone sent me a message about that, and also they more people sent me a message about like Tacha generally. Well, guys, I don't think it is any new information apart from the fact that Tacha and Jaruma already called it quit in their friendship. No more friendship, no more 50 million naira. I know Jaruma promised Tacha 50 million naira. Tacha end up not getting the money. I don't know what happened, but for me, I think Jaruma did it for fame, for attention, even though she claimed she gave Tacha 1.8 million naira to support her, while she was in the house. But yeah, no 50 million, and she deleted all the pictures or videos on her page, about Tacha. I don't really know what happened, but I think that 50 million naira is just for attention. And if you go to check Jaruma's page, you will see that this lady does, a lot of skits on her page just for entertainment, So it's obvious that Jaruma would do anything to get attention, but it's not something I would blame her for. That's what social media is being used for in the first place. Well, the new development right now about Tacha is that, she just got a new management, Bill's Vision. It's owned by Tiwa Savage estranged husband. His name is T. Bills. I'm sure some of you know him. Well, I just want to say congratulations to Tacha. I know I didn't say this before, but hey, man, girls, congratulations to her. There's something I noticed as well. Tacha deleted all her pictures on the page, all those rubbish, talk, about sex and all that. She deleted everything, and that's more like a rebirth. And I just want to say, like, sometimes some people do things, to feed their family. If they could get attention, as long as they could get money from it, from social media, get to promote other people's work and get paid for it, they would just do it. But when they finally get the opportunity, they will just stop. So I just want to say most people use Tacha's name for clout, they just use it to get attention, and that's it. Most people on social media, it's normal, right? Okay, guys, let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Let's move on to the next news, guys. Vector versus MI. Well, I know some of you are like, okay, what do you think about both of them? Who is winning? For me, I think it's a draw. MI got bars, Vector got bars, they came hard. You can't even say, this person is the winner because they got like points. And I took my time to listen to both. I can't see this one has more point than this one. It's just a tie. First, when I heard the song, I said, I don't think Vector did the right thing by dragging MI's brother Jesse Jacks into this fight. I mean, why can't you do it yourself? Why do you have to drag anybody into the matter? I mean, why can't you just face MI and MI alone? But really, if you paid attention to the lyrics again, because I went back to to listen to it, it cannot take permission. Okay, even though the permission wasn't granted, he cannot take permission. Now, here's the thing. You might be saying, he still doesn't have the right to, since Jesse Jacks didn't give him the permission to do it. Seriously, when it comes to beef, everybody suffers. It's a free-for-all fight. Everybody suffers. Beef, no mercy. But so many people said that's childish for him to drag Jesse Jacks. Now, here's what he said in the beginning. He said here, Jesse Jacks, you are my buddy. I couldn't do this in a hurry. But the truth about your border's been blurry. So sometime in this sermon, I'll say some uncomfortable facts. Okay, for me, I think, that's nice. That's not too bad.
Jesse Jags, you're my buddy. I couldn't do this in a hurry, but the truth about your brother's been blurry. So sometime in this sermon, I'll say some uncomfortable facts to show his fans their goat is really a rat. You call yourself a teacher, but your students failed in real life. Your brother was such a gift, you wrapped away from the light. I mean, you claim helping people who are struggling to make it. Well, Jesse's struggling to make it.
Well, CDQ tried to drag himself into this matter, and people actually, came for CDQ and said, like, what is your business? Get out of here.
Last thing people be like, say, CDQ rude, get respect for your senior, one thing. I said, me, I don't know that bros from Tete when I did last to that time. Check, everybody will follow my work from beginning when he started his career. No one actually is with him right now. Nobody. That nigga is black and white, he's not straight. I mean, I suspect even if he's not gay.
Victoria Kimani as well is kind of supporting Vector. I don't know why, because they've worked together. She was once in Chocolate City. Seriously, it's like you're biting the finger that fed you. Now she's, supporting Vector. Like I said, it makes it more interesting. And CDQ, people just started, blasting CDQ. They don't even want to listen to CDQ. Here we have Bode George. Bode George is the former chairman of PDP. All right. He called out, Dangote Company, called out Zenith Bank and Glo. He said, why una go CNN, go they advertise? Like, why would they go to, top medias or foreign medias like CNN to advertise their products? Why can't they just keep the money within the country? Like, invest in your own country. Spend that huge money in your own country. Like, you can imagine Glo going to CNN, like Globacom going to CNN to advertise. Who are they? Who is using, Glo in America or US? That kind of thing. But I understand what he's trying to say. Okay, I understand where it's coming from. But you see, the problem, with our government is that they worry so much about how much we spend on things outside of Nigeria. But what about the money that you guys already have? Are you guys managing? Are you guys making use of it? Now, they make use of that money. Seriously, let us talk about the money that you have first. I mean, you have to be able to maintain certain amount of money before you can get more, right? But no. If these people go outside to invest or do something else, the government will say, invest in your own country, invest in your own country. Okay, fine. It's good to invest in your country. I care about the people that are going to work there, but I care less about the government taxes and everything, because at the end of the day, the government still embezzle this money. What did they use this money do? That is what we should be talking about. The ones we get, what did they use them do? Invest. Which one I don't use them do? Just like, EFCC. I've said it before that EFCC was created to fight enemies. That is the initial, that's the reason why they were created, initially, to fight enemies. If PDP is president today, PDP use EFCC to fight their enemies, APC. If APC becomes president today, they use their EFCC to fight their enemies, PDP. That's how it is. Now, I think EFCC just got a new job, by arresting Yahoo boys. That's what I would call job. But arresting other officials is their enemies. Well, that's politics. That's why they call it politics. I saw a video online about Sanusi. Sanusi was crying, was in tears. He said a child died just because of $5. You can imagine, in a country as big as Nigeria, as resourceful as Nigeria, a child died because of $5. $5.
I was sitting receiving these reports, and there were all these women who were waiting, and I heard a very loud scream. So I asked them to go and check, and the person who checked came back with tears in his eyes. And what had happened? A woman who had just walked across, there's a children's hospital about 200 meters away from the palace, just across. and her child was sick, and she had come to ask for money to go and buy the drugs. And while she was waiting for her turn to ask for support, the baby died in her arms. And how much was this? It was less than $5. This is what happens every day in this country. Every day, that a mother will watch her child die because she does not have $5.
Well, guys, that is where I'm going to hold it. Don't forget to like this video if you did enjoy this video. For those of you that have been asking me, the merch will be available real soon, but I need more pictures to finish up. Thank you for those of you that have sent your pictures. Thank you so much for the support. Yeah, I appreciate it. That's it, and till the next time, peace.